Well, Steph Gilmore is a 6 times world surf champion.
And now she's taking life by the horns, literally. Oh, aren't they gorgeous pictures? And Steph Gilmore is doing her bit to look after those incredible animals as an ambassador for the Australian Rhino project.
Put your hands together for the one and only Steph, who joins us from the Gold Coast. Hey, Steph. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Very, very well. Tell us about this initiative.
Well, the Australian Rhino project is basically, we're here to help bring a breeding herd of rhinos to Australia, and it'll basically be an insurance population of rhinos for the entire world. Rhinos are being poached to the edge of extinction. There's 90% of all rhinos left in the world are in South Africa, and the numbers of poaching is just, it's radical. It's like 4,000 rhinos in the last 4 years have been poached, and within the next 10 years, within our lifetime, we could potentially see the extinction of the rhinos. So we have to do something right now, and the Australian Rhino Project aims to bring the breeding herd to Australia and basically make sure that they never, ever go extinct from living in the wild.
Yeah, they're one of Mother Nature's most amazing creations. How will the rhinos go in the Australian environment, Steph?
Well, on the trip over to South Africa, I was actually blown away by how similar it felt like I was in Australia. You know, I'd actually been in West Australia driving around, searching for waves, and then we were way up in the middle of nowhere in South Africa, and the landscape was almost identical. So I actually was like, oh, I think it will work. So yeah,
gee,
the rhinos will live happily.
You're up close and personal with them, aren't you? They can be pretty dangerous.
Yes.
Hey, the other thing is, Steph, there's lots of talk around at the moment. I know you don't want to get political, but there's lots of talk around about people who've been shooting elephants and even eating elephants, and that's been quite topical. How does it make you feel when you hear of people poaching these creatures? Well,
I guess that's the sad part, is that the poaching is really purely just for the horn. So if the animal is being eaten or being used for humans to survive, and the South Africans are using it to feed their families, then fair enough. And I do feel somewhat, sad for the actual poachers, because they are just trying to feed their families. It's really about the demand for the horn and for the ivory that it's more or less just a status symbol in places like China and Vietnam, and these people are just buying it for no scientifically proven medicinal reasons. The horn is made up of keratin, so it's pretty much like fingernail or hair, and it really has no purpose for any human. And so these animals are being killed for their horn and then left to die. So yeah, that's kind of what is the most heartbreaking thing, because unless you're going to use the animal to feed families or whatever, then your
support would be music to the ears of Phil Liggett and Paul Sherwin in cycling, who are real big on this whole subject, so good on you. Just quickly, you've just returned from Fiji, the pro event there. It was tight. It's tough, isn't it? You've won so many titles, but there's so much good competition at the moment.
There is. All of the girls are surfing so well. And I'm having a couple of struggles, but it's all good. It's something that you have to overcome and learn. And we've had an awesome week in Fiji. It's pretty hard to call that work when it's just paradise. But yeah, I'm sure in the next few events I'll fight back.
You did some great work on a blow-up whale over there too, I noticed on your Instagram account. Thanks, Steph.
Whale all the time.
We'll talk to you soon, Steph. Best of luck. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Certainly.